Heidi hi, here we go with Giants Tarot Part 2 for December 10. And I'm jumping straight into the Nine of Wands, which is the second decanate or the second 10-day period for the Sagittarius Temperance time, which runs between November 23 and December 21. And this card, or this time, the Nine of Wands, will finalise on the 12th of December, so we've only got another couple of days of this energy. I want to tell you about oop oop a doop, you know it's the most, and that's 9, folks. 9. And a positively operating 9 is unbeatable. That's what's written. And this, my friend, is the very best way to begin the explanation of the Nine of Wands. Check out the guy on the card. He's saying, yeah, what do you want? He's having a break, a rest, a think. He's been fighting battles, and it's not funny, and it's not a joke. So let's get serious and technical, because this second decanate of Temperance is all about criticism, exploration, and discovery. Giants Tarot is always telling you that 9 does not get many opportunities. 9 just has to bear things. That's one of the reasons 9 is so strong. It is forced to witness events and wait. Temperance is all about waiting. Both the Nine of Wands and Temperance enact different types of waiting. The specific energy of the Nine of Wands lasts for 10 days. It's worth mentioning that this 10 days of the Nine of Wands is halfway through the 30 days of Temperance. Halfway through. A change is coming. The Nine of Wands must prepare and be ready for change. So where is the Nine of Wands now? A bit bashed up, eh? Wondering if any of its past actions have contributed to this current state of bashed upness. Has it been betrayed? Has its past vigilance been adequate? Were right choices made in the past? Looking back, how could any other choices have been made? The journey has always been about survival. The Nine of Wands has overcome so much. It is a veteran, a great warrior, has remained unbeaten for a long time, and every victory made it stronger and brought it to this, here and now. It seems another battle is ahead. The Nine of Wands knows its unique stamina and resilience has never failed. If this final challenge can be overcome, there will be no need to fight again. With energy and passion, it stands within its current boundaries, and 8 of Wands holds the line behind it. 8 Wands, the past. Protect the past. Again, the future looks so bright. The past is so weary. The Nine of Wands can do what it must if it must. Tired? Yes. Bone weary. But the Nine of Wands has got muscle memory, planning memory, brain memory, and battle memory. Don't underestimate this guy. This is a seasoned and experienced fighter who can persevere and out-persevere in the correct environment. The Nine of Wands is conjuring that correct environment. Whatever must be overcome, and it's not entirely certain what is to be overcome yet, the Nine of Wands knows there is no getting out of this, and to run away will only compound the mess. This time is for assessment and preparation. Focus only what can be controlled, protect yourself, devise a plan, and pace yourself to keep balanced. The Nine of Wands takes a long, deep breath. It knows that many decisions made in the past were absolutely right. It accepts with surprise its current balance-losing situation. It will take a lot of effort to get through this, and the reality of the needed work is hitting home. But it is not chaos, confusion, and heartbreak that unbalances anything, but our reactions to them. Work, self-improvement, and sacrifice are needed and all these things are love. Love is not just a feeling, it is a willingness to work through. The Nine of Wands knows that winning requires determination, even more than courage. It's time to review the specifications of the upcoming exercise and prepare a brief. Number 1, faith has powerful impact on functional and dysfunctional mental processes, emotional and intellectual states, behaviours and attitudes. Socially, it provides the necessary requirements of identity, social stability, and social roles. Number 2, hope is a positive cognitive state based on a sense of successful goal-directed determination and planning to meet those goals. It is directed thinking, the motivated pursuit of goals and the expectation that these goals can be achieved. Number 4, motivation is the urge to behave or act in a way that will satisfy certain conditions. Behaviours and actions to satisfy certain conditions will be successful. Modern psychology understands that motivation is rooted in the basic impulse to optimize well-being, minimize physical pain, and maximize pleasure. Number 4, call in support. Seek higher ground and do not descend to lower levels. Be a change maker. Get the message out. Shine light. Face trials with strength. Let intellectual, emotional, and social energy and the power of right and goodness be the first armour to don before battle. Prepare to move, prepare to risk, and know scientifically that the human person has a force field of energy and activation potential several meters around the physical body, emanating from all its organs, brain, heart, gut. Know and affirm, we've got this. I cannot find Grenville Kleiser. I've lost all these papers for the 10th of December, so my readings today are a little sparse. Oh, Elizabeth, we were so looking forward to Grenville Kleiser. I know, he's so good, isn't he? All right, so now I should have read this first. Oh, Elizabeth, he's so bad. Oh, okay. This is from the King James translation, 1611 translation. There is a table of prayers for each day of the year. The only ones I can give you at the moment are the Psalms because it's just too hard to read the old writing. Psalm 10. Why do you stand afar off, O Lord? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? In pride, the wicked hotly pursue the afflicted. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and the greedy man curses and spurns the Lord. The wicked, in the haughtiness of his countenance, does not seek him, and him is God. All his thoughts are, there is no God. Oh. His ways prosper at all times. Your judgments are on high, out of his sight. As for all his adversaries, he snorts at them. He says to himself, I will not be moved. Throughout all generations, I will not be an adversity. His mouth is full of curses and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and wickedness. He sits in the lurking places of the villages. In the hiding places he kills the innocent. His eyes stealthily watch for the unfortunate. He lurks in a hiding place as a lion in his lair. He lurks to catch the afflicted. He catches the afflicted when he draws him into his net. He crouches, he bows down, and the unfortunate fall by his mighty ones. He says to himself, God is forgotten. He has hidden his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the afflicted. Why has the wicked spurned God? He has said to himself, you will not require it. Oh, bit full on, isn't it? Terrible. You have seen it, for you have beheld mischief and vexation to take it into your hand. The unfortunate commits himself to you. You have been the helper of the orphan. Break the arm of the wicked and the evildoer. Seek out this wickedness until you find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. Nations have perished from his land. O Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to vindicate the orphan and the oppressed, so that man who is in the earth will no longer cause terror. Oh. Now we're going to look at temperance. The astrological year waltzes forward, and having negotiated Scorpio's major arcana card, Death, we now encounter Sagittarius and its emblem, Temperance. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, promising expansion and blessings. Perhaps early in the temperance time, expansion may not be immediately evident, but by G, the blessings invariably feel close by. At this light-hearted mini-moment, it is wise to note that after temperance, the waltz of the astrological year will hurdy-gurdy right into the time of Capricorn's the devil. I'm just saying, because the image of temperance shows an angel with one foot in clear water and the other on dry land, pouring liquid back and forth between two vessels. Time on earth is an expedition of sorts. Each morning we wake and begin a new day, in a group and also individual passage through time, space and geography, leading each one of us to an eventual rest and sleep again, ready for the next day. Whether or not you find this earth expedition to be a trek through madness or a magnificent voyage through history and consciousness, we can nod at the various signposts along the way. In the realm of tarot, temperance is a signpost on the expedition. It displays a distinctive symbolic design. Temperance is a parable, a metaphor, an allegory. Temperance stops to think, blend, process, save, prepare. Sagittarius is a mutable sign. It does not lead and it is not fixed. It examines and ascertains energies. It operates from being sure. The number 14, the number of temperance, warns against karmic backlashes for hasty actions. Care is needed, and temperance is showing care. All that said, placing temperance into a sort of historical time frame, now let's dive into the eddies and currents of those waters being sloshed from one vessel to the other. The questions Sagittarius asks, the seeming lack of respect for tact they display, the hilarity beyond the guffaw. We laugh with Sagittarius because they are just so damn insightful. Half horse and half man, yeah. Sagittarius gallops through the demure living room of your structured education, ancient good manners, one-dimensional insights, confused memories, things that are now recently are proving to be untrue, and announces new realities loudly in your demure living room. Temperance sloshes not only the immediate past and the immediate future of death and the devil. Temperance does a cocktail bartender whiz-bang number on everything. Are you ready? The half horse and half man is in your demure living room. It must be acknowledged that temperance endeavours to balance the energies of death and the upcoming devil. The symbology of the card itself is blatant. An angel using two vessels to blend ingredients, be they physical or spiritual. Temperance is inserted into the snapshots of the expedition as we individually and collectively journey. We blend and mix the memories of yesterday with the realities of today, and we try to plan for what is ahead based upon what we have learned and what is now coming to light. The beginning of each new day gives us that experience. We wake up each day and arm ourselves with what we have learned, believing it is what we know and hoping it is the truth. Perhaps at the end of each day we have learned that some things are actually not true. So we have learned something else. That learning and deduction take time. As human beings, our expedition is a constant pursuit of harmony. Temperance is major arcana. Major arcana energies are brought to us by higher forces. Man must journey through these symbolic times and do the best we can. If Leo be the kindergarten teacher, Sagittarius is the university professor. Be grateful for this time. Between approximately November 23 and December 21, the human race glimpses the splendor of alchemy. That's me, folks. I'm done in. I hope you have a great day. It's the end of my day today. But there's got to be some good ideas in here for you. There's just got to be. Anyway, I love you very much. I do. Isn't it corny? You don't even know it. Yes, I do. I know you. Love yous. Bye.